Hello. I need to practice on some trolls. Been feeling a lot of heavy energies near my parents, so I felt some kind of I don't know, for my parents, they're in their 80s. Yeah, my parents are in their 80s right now, and I'm feeling something hanging around my parents. Hey Swift, how are you? How you doing? Yeah, I had a weird feeling today. Yeah, weird feeling with my parents today. It's kind of strange. I'm doing fine. It's like I was talking to my mom today about them retiring. I heard about a lot of abuse happened to retirees. I read articles. I found out my grandpa was abused in a retirement home, and they slapped him around. They slapped him good, and now it's like I'm worried about for my parents right now for them to go into a retire. I don't want my parents to go to a retirement home. You know. I'm afraid they might get abused by these people. Yeah. They're starting to forget the memory right now. So that's one thing that makes me kind of worried. Hello Dip. Hello Dip. How are you? You have a video? I didn't know that. I want you to know about my hypnotic power. I'm fine, just worried about my parents, you know. Go to your channel. Is it the same name? Dip a zip. Oh, okay. I'll check it out. Dip a zip. Yeah, I was gonna practice today. Yeah, I was gonna go practice today on. That's what I thought about. You know, trolls are so perfect because I don't know nothing about them. I don't know anything about them at all. So that's how I practice. I feel your energy right now. So I'm getting more sensitive. I'm getting way too sensitive now. It's gonna blow me out. I have a feeling next year I'll be even more. I mean, I'm already gradually. I don't know. It's been kind of weird lately. You know. Yeah, they're okay. They're kind of like they're in their 80s. My parents are in their 80s right now, so I'm the only one here. I'm the closest family, so that's why I'm here. So I'm the one who's for my mom. I'm doing this for my mom. You know. So I'm kind of like I love my mom to death. So that's the one thing. Yeah, I'm worried about her. I'm worried about my dad. Yeah, they're my parents. I know. I found out that like every life that I've been, I've always been suppressed. I found out that every life that I had, I've been suppressed. And my parents, their job is to suppress me, even though even though I love them to death. But and I know you know, I think their job is to suppress me and make me kind of like numb. And then I realized I know exactly what they're doing. But they don't realize what they're doing. They don't even realize. It's like it's weird, you know. Yeah, my parents are kind of right now. They're at the face of forgetfulness. They're starting to forget things now a little bit, and and I, you know, my mom asked me. My mom asked me the question. Asked me if my dad passes away, right? I told her I'd take her in. That's what I told her. And I have two other brothers that wants to take her in, but my mom doesn't like my other brother. You know, yeah, I take her in. I don't have a family, so it's like I have an extra room for her to be. My other brother would take very good care of her. I have two brothers. But yeah, since I'm here, so yeah, I told her that if she wants to stay here, she can stay here if she wants. But she wants me to move in with her. The way it's supposed to be happening, she wants me to move in with her. But it's like, yeah, that's another reason why I'm here too. To say, okay, this is like I'm being set up for this. For them. I'm I'm the only single person that can do this. But it's like my mom is very picky on. She's very fucking picky on. She likes. It's funny about her. She likes a full refrigerator. You don't have no full refrigerator. What's up with that? She like she doesn't want to go hungry. That's how she is. She's a typical Vietnamese mom. I have a Vietnamese mom, and she's typical Vietnamese mom. Her grandma, she loved her grand. She loved, you know, she loved her mom a lot. So yeah, yeah, pho, pho. I just had bang kun. Yeah, I ate some bang kun, which is really, it's like crepe. Yeah, bang kun. I got some with me. Yes, a typical Vietnamese mom will make you bring. They'll she always give you food. You have to leave with something. That's a typical Vietnamese mom would do. You know, you have to leave with something. Yeah. So that's it's kind of weird. It's weird to see them at their 80s. And my dad, he lost his teeth. He's got dentures. And his dentures finally fell out, and now it costs $25,000 to fucking get new teeth. $25,000. I say, what the fuck? 25,000 bucks just for the teeth up here. You know, it's like I asked Dad, who's going to inherit his teeth? It's like I asked him, it's like give to one of my brothers, give them the teeth. 25,000. Hey, I got to use $25,000 teeth. Here you go. Oh, I like sci-fi. If you notice that, I love sci-fi. I love weird movies. The best movie is like Avatar. That was a good one. It was almost real. It is pretty much realistic. I used to watch Star Trek. The old Star Trek. I like. I used to be into Bigfoot. When I was younger, I used to have a collection of little books in my room. And Bigfoot, UFOs, and it had all kinds of weird stuff, fairies. There's a couple good movies that I like. But it's been so long since I don't watch very much movies anymore. Anything that's weird and strange that I like, because I realize that it all relates sometimes. Some movies, some of Stargate. I love Stargate. Because I know that's real. You know. Star Wars, yeah. My dad used to collect all the Star Wars. We have a whole bunch of Star Wars dolls. Yeah. My dad has a collection of Star Wars. You know. We used to have the when I used to see Star Wars when it first came out. It was pretty, like, it was badass. And then Return of the Jedi was like, I like Return of the Jedi. Empire Strikes Back was good too. You know. It's funny about Star Wars. Do you remember what Luke said what did Darth Vader said to Luke in Empire Strikes Back? What is your version? Because I have a different version. You know? Yeah, I always liked Darth Vader. I'm sorry. Luke. I remember this in Star Wars. Luke, I'm your father. You know. But I found out there was a. It was changed. The reality changed. I found out that our reality was altered a little bit. You know, if you believe in alternate reality, this to me, I feel like I am in an alternate reality because I remember Luke, I'm your father. You know. So you see it that way, Swift? Luke, I'm your father. Because in the movies, and I remember C3PO didn't have a silver leg. I remember C3PO didn't have a silver leg. You know, and now he has a silver leg. What the fuck, you know? It's funny. I didn't even notice about that until I saw the silver leg. I said, "What the hell? I don't remember a silver leg. I used to remember him being all fully gold." You know. And it's like, where did the silver leg come from? So I'm into the Mandela effect too. So I like the Mandela because some of the things that I see, I say, what? What? I don't remember this. I don't remember that. It's like the wording. I realize that the wording is off in this reality. You know, that's why I always look at people's word all the time. You know, yeah. So you are, said Swift. You are from my time, my alternate reality. That's how I see you. You're from my alternate reality. Now you're in this alternate reality. This is a different. The reality? I found out reality can is like it's like this small. It can change this small. It doesn't have to be a big change. You know, it has to be a small change. It's like a small little change. It's like each reality is like one. It's like it's weird. Yeah, look it up, Swift. Look how much Star Wars changed. You know, you'll be obsessed with it. How much the alternate reality is it's weird. And then now it's weird. Now it's like now I can feel the shift because I found out that we shift a little bit. Our time is shifting. Our There's a shift going on right now. Right now, I'm feeling a shift. You know, it's like a gradual little shift. It's like not even noticeable. You know, I really it's shift. I've been feeling a lot of shift a lot lately in this reality. Yeah, yeah. Star Wars. You know, and then let's see what else I remember. It's like somehow I feel like they sometimes I remember in I think 2008 or 9. I remember 9 billion people on this planet. I remember the population being 9 billion people. Now, when I first look at the population, I looked at it like 2000, I think 2015. You know, when I looked at the population at 2050, it was 6.5 billion people. So you got to ask the question, where did the 6.5 billion people go? You know. So yeah, I remember the population. It was almost at 10 billion people last that I remember. You know, which is weird. So I thought about it's like okay, when everybody sleeps at night, yeah, I figure when everybody sleeps at night, that's when they come. They, I always believe I have this thing is like they come at night and they change the reality and they take some of the bodies and they're all being farmed or being taken. You know, that's another thing I thought about. It's like I think they take our bodies and they feed us for ourselves. They use us and Look at McDonald's. You know, I think about McDonald's all the time, and every time I see people at McDonald's, why are people so addicted to eat a shitty burger? You know, the McDonald's burger really suck. It doesn't taste that good. And so why are people so addicted to it? And I found out it's babies. It's made from babies and horse meat, you know? So yeah, you have to ask that why you figure I tasted that hamburger. It doesn't taste anything like hamburger compared to you know, it's like you go to you buy meat in a grocery store, you know. She's called this person. Yeah, yeah. It's like there's something off about this world, you know. So it's funny about me is I'm I feel like I am what I am. You know, it's like for me, it's like I'm going through a phase. You know, it's like when I read the trolls. When I read all the trolls, you know, I'm going through a phase where I'll be at the point where I'll know exactly where you guys are at, and I'll know exactly where your address and your phone number is. You know, I'm at the right now. I've been doing this for over a year and a half right now, almost 2 years. No, I've been doing this for 2 years right now. So it's like, and I figured, give me 3 more years. You know, 3 more years of this, practicing this stuff. I bet you in 3 years, I would know exactly what you look like. I know exactly where you're at. I know I'll look through your past. I'll look through. I will know all your past lives. I will know everything about you, and I'll know exactly how you. I will know exactly your spirit. You know, I will know everything about you. You know, and then yeah, and in 3 years, I can heal people too. I found out that I can heal people. I can give people their abilities. You know, right now I'm just figuring this out. That's the reason why I do this live thing. That's why I invite all the trolls that come here, because I want to. I need somebody to practice on. So I got nobody else to practice on except for you guys. You know, and then I can teach you guys. You know, I'll tell you what it feels like. I'll describe what it feels like. You know, it's like, for example, you know, for energy, if you want to feel energy, it's your goosebumps. You know, if you want to see, some people are here, the imagination, and some people have screens in front of them. You know, they can close their eyes and they can just see. You know, and some people feel for from the heart. You know, there's like, I found out there's only all peoples are there's I think there's 4 or 5 different types of people that has there's certain abilities, and some of them, you know, some of them can see, and some of them can heal, and some of them can do. It's like everybody's not the same. So I'm just trying to figure it out. You know, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think 3 years from now, I will be able to pinpoint you accurately. You know, I think it's called. Oh shit! What is it called? Uh, what are they? Uh, the government uses it. It's called. I had it in my head. Now all of a sudden I forgot about. What the fuck? You know, I had it in my head. It's like. God damn it! They use it. Okay, I'm gonna go check out Dip Zip video. I'll be back. Talk to you guys later.